We don't really go to Tucker Carlson very much, largely because he's got emotional issues. He's not very smart. He's clearly got some form of ADHD, you know, caused by I guess bad upbringing. You know, too many frozen dinners. We don't know what could be the cause. I don't want to diagnose anyone on the air. I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm just really good at spotting stupid. So, and we get a double dose in this one. Yes, and by the way, we found out this week that Tucker was dishing crap on his fellow journalists and was one of the inside sources that he says doesn't exist. Yeah. So let's this is violence spirals out of control in American cities. Okay, so America's a dump. Pro-Putin propaganda. Here we go.
Candace Owens is the host of
Oh, Candace is on this one. Oh, yes. Okay, so this one's called Candace Owens, U.S. Government is Engaged in Criminality. Oh, that's sweet. So are we sure this isn't an RT segment?
Our old friend Candace Owens is the host of Candace. She joins
Don't call her old. She just got there.
us now. Candace, thanks so much for coming on. So, Joe Biden's party.
Yeah, you don't have to actually develop a stutter to say Joe Biden's name. You can say it. You can say Joe Biden's party, and it just kind of, it's pretty easy, actually.
I mean, they didn't create crime. Crime is,
well, that's very generous of you.
Is a feature of human nature, but they have made possible this
terrifying
jump in crime rates and murder rates, and now they're going to quote.
They made possible that, and they did this how? They made it possible by creating sin and murder.
Solve the problem. What are the chances their solutions make them more powerful?
What is their solutions make them more powerful? Okay, so this is a giant big government overreach. This is imagine if everyone at Democracy Now! Was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and was worried about the death tax. That's what okay. The video audio is very low. Okay. Oh yeah, because this particular one. Beg your pardon. Thank you.
100%. The chances are.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's 100%. Any fix where they try to solve the murder rate in the country is definitely going to result in some sort of drones sniping humans from the Yeah, obviously Joe Biden's party is all about the seizure of civil liberties and power, and they're going to use the murder rate in Chicago as their impetus for a new Patriot Act.
Are 100% that the solutions are going to make them more powerful. Look, I'll say it. I'll spell it out plainly. The United States government at this point is engaged in criminality. There's really.
Oh, so this is an RT segment. The United States government is engaged in criminality. Please do go on.
No other way to say it. They know.
Well, I'm sure if you spoke another language, but then that would be, that would upset Tucker. You can't speak two languages and be on Tucker Carlson. It's,
exactly what they're doing.
Unless it's maybe German.
They're using black people and racism as pawns to distract people from what's actually going on, which is our government has increased its power exponentially over the last 2 years. I mean.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. When? Who is? I beg your pardon. Over the last 2 years, who was? Let's see. It's been 6 months of the Biden administration. So basically a quarter of that time over the last 2 years. And so a year and a half of into the Trump administration. That way, the Trump administration, 3/4 of the time that you're mentioning, was using black people as an impetus to increase government control so they can engage in criminal behavior by the what now? The who?
I mean, COVID-19, they've extended their powers into telling you when you can open your businesses, when you can breathe, literally, when you can breathe.
No, not literally when you can breathe. Tucker Carlson always, usually he looks confused. Now he's got that, oh shit, she said something dumb right out of the gate. Literally, when you can breathe. They scheduled breathing. It's basically a Marxist plot. Has anybody gotten over their breath quota and the cops show up and they throw that Loki thing over your mouth?
right? COVID-19.
No, not right, dum-dum. Not right. Hold on.
Among other things, COVID-19 has increased its power exponentially.
Exponentially. That's multiplication. Yeah.
The last 2 years. I mean, COVID-19, they've extended their powers into telling you when you can open your businesses.
Yeah, when you can open your businesses. Yeah, because red states especially haven't had rules about when businesses can be open or anything. That's new. You know, like selling liquor or opening on Sunday or any of that stuff. I mean, okay. Yeah.
When you can breathe, literally, when you can breathe, right? COVID-19.
No, not right. Not right. But congratulations, dum-dum. You have actually jumped ahead of Bongino.
Among other things, will be remembered as one of the greatest wealth.
It is not your turn to breathe, Grace. Hold your breath, okay? Look. You know where, like when somebody says, Trump's going to be president again, and you go, don't hold your breath. There's a law.
The transfers of the government to itself, right? Taking our taxpayer dollars and giving themselves trillions upon trillions. You bring up Lori Lightfoot. This is okay, now we're all looking like Tucker. Giving themselves trillions of dollars by loaning money to private industry with forgivable grants if they stay open. This is a woman who just decided that she's going to use COVID-19 funds. She's going to transfer 10 million of those dollars, Tucker, to explore a public health crisis that is racism. What does it even mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that there's going to be more government, right? They're going to employ more people. Government is going to get more power because they're going to keep this issue going. And that is exactly why, if you're wondering why they're talking about Juneteenth, you can file that under critical race theory. You can file.
Well, you have to, because it doesn't fit under critical race theory. As a matter of fact, it's kind of, the existence of Juneteenth is against critical race theory in that critical race theory in its purest form, which is of course what you want everybody to think diversity training is largely a segregationist policy. It's just directional segregation, power-based segregation, but that's what you're talking about. And so having Juneteenth undermines that concept. So I'm sorry, you're being a dum-dum, and I was interrupting. Sorry.
File that under the 1619 Project.
Sorry, you just woke up, Tucker. File it under the 1619 Project?
All of these things are meant to distract from us taking a look at where everything bad that is happening in our country right now is coming from.
Bad.
And that is the United States government being controlled by Democrats who seek nothing more than to enrich and empower themselves.
Enrich and empower themselves. Seek nothing more than to... Then why are they trying to get dark money out of elections and politics? If dark money is one of the ways you shuffle around money and you can keep it from an election, and why is Donald Trump running a super PAC pretending he's going to be running for office and just keeping the money and spending it on his properties to keep them afloat? Is he really still a Democrat? Is that the argument we're going? Holy shit! I wish I knew what the fuck was talking about, what the fuck she was talking about, but I don't. I honestly don't. It's kind of a mess. And granted, it fits. I mean, maybe she's jockeying for Tucker Carlson's job. That's what it is. That's where we figured it out. So the gibberish and disconnected thoughts and stitching stuff together for, as fear bait, that's your standard Tucker monologue. Man, I don't know what you're talking about. What? Hold on. Say that again. What was the lead?
Than to enrich and empower themselves.
Man, that was about the crispest summation I've heard in a long time of a very complex issue, and every word of it true in my view. Candace Owens.
In your view? You just kicked her to the curb because she just spoke gibberish.
Thanks so much for coming on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity.
She was supposed to stay on longer. How long? This was a 2-minute segment. Who the hell gets kicked off after 2 minutes on Tucker Carlson. Does he have a black person like quota, like a line where he's like, I can't do more than 2 minutes of black in any given episode, or I'll lose all of my viewers. That was 2 minutes long. 2. He didn't even get to a commercial break. I know, she talked about nothing. It was just like, come on. Basically, it's someone like making a flip book of bumper stickers and going like that, and then being, thank you for coming on the show. I don't know what that was.